If you're new here, my name is J.Wilson, and I am documenting my journey to becoming a six-figure stylist. It's been about 3 or 4 days since I recorded the first video. If you haven't watched it, make sure you go check it out. 2 days after that, I had like a horrible day. It was Thursday, this past Thursday. And I was really in my feelings because this is the first time in the past 2 years that I haven't at least had 3 or 4 clients on a Thursday. As a matter of fact, I had 0 clients, 0, on a Thursday. And I was home just down and out. Like, I woke up feeling horrible. I woke up feeling depressed. I woke up feeling like, oh my God, like, what am I going to do? I could have went out and passed out flyers. I could have, just went out and networked a little bit on a regular day. I just could not make myself get up and do it because I was so caught up on the negative aspect of the fact that I didn't have clients that day. And that's completely normal. I want y'all to understand that we're going to have days like that, and it's okay. It's completely okay. Yes, in a great world, an amazing day, you want to wake up and say, you know what? I don't care how many clients I have. I don't care if I don't have any clients. I'm going to get up and do something. But the reality is sometimes you can't. And that's okay. You have to give yourself grace. And sometimes you need to like reboot, reset, and really get yourself together. What I ended up doing instead was cleaning up my room. I shared a flyer that I was going to be doing walk-ins yesterday, which was Friday, and today, which is Saturday. Yesterday, I ended up having 2 walk-ins and 2 of my regulars came in. Today, I don't have clients set up, like actually scheduled. I'm still going to come in because I posted I was going to be here for walk-ins. So just in case somebody walked in, I wanted to be accessible. Now, I've been here since 9 a.m. It is currently 10, and it feels like forever, you guys. Like, it feels like I've been here for a long time, even though I've only been here for an hour. But the thing about it is we have to get to the point where we show up for our business regardless if anybody else shows up for it. If you're not going to show up for it, who's going to show up for it? And like I said, it's okay to have those days where you're down and out. It's okay to have those days where you take it to recenter and refocus and figure out what you're going to do. As long as you don't remain stuck in that time, then you're good. So today I'm, of course, here for walk-ins. It's 10 o'clock. I said I was going to leave around 3 because the walk-in days for me on a Saturday, 9 to 3 is fine because of the fact that people are going to come in before 3. And what I can see from walk-ins, hosting walk-ins on weekdays, a lot of people are at work. You do have those couple of people that'll be able to come in around 2. Yesterday, I had a couple of people come in at 1:30. So it's usually going to be evening time when the walk-ins come along, depending on your target audience, depending on where you're located. But for me, I found it better to have walk-ins closer to the evening. But due to the fact that it is wintertime, it gets darker sooner. I try to be gone from the shop no later than 7:30, 8 o'clock at the latest, because it gets so dark and I have to drive 40 minutes to and from the shop. So I want to make sure that I'm home on time so that I can spend time with my family at home, basically. But we're going to come up with a game plan. So today's homework for you and for me is to sit down and try to come up with, no, not try, we're going to take that back. We're going to sit down and we're going to come up with how much money do you need to make in a month to cover your needs, like your actual bills, gas, lights, water, whatever your bills are. And I want you to sit back and think about how many days that you want to work a month. Figure out how many days you want to work a month or a week. Once you figure out how many days you can work a week, for instance, I work my part-time job Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. So that means throughout Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, that's 4 days a week. I need to figure out how much money I need to make within those 4 days a week and how many clients that equates to, or how I can come up with that amount of money that I need out of those 4 days a week. Because the goal is to be able to consistently be booked every week or every other week, or, whatever your goal is. to make the money that you need to survive. Once you can make that money to make ends meet for your needs, then it becomes very easy to go out and get clientele for the rest of the money that you need. As an example, let's say your car note's 400, your boo friend is 100 a week, so that's $400 a month, so that's 800. And you need your cell phone in order to make money and make content and get your clients. So let's say your cell phone bill is $60 a month, so we're at 460. And let's say gas averages around $50 a week, so let's just say it's $200 a month. I want you to take that's monthly, and divide it by 4. Then you're going to get your weekly amount. So once you have your weekly amount, you need to figure out exactly what you need to make that week in order to make that happen. And of course, those are just basic bills. We still have rent, lights, water, whatever for your house. In my situation, I'm not responsible for those things, so I don't have to equate that. But it still works the same even if you're the one in charge of those bills. And let's just say, even if you have a part-time or a full-time, if your part-time pays your house note and everything, then, or your full-time pays your house note and everything, let's think about everything outside of that and then break that down to a weekly amount so you can know how much you need to take care of that. But either way, it still works the same. Let's say your bills altogether come up to $2K a month, $3K a month, maybe even $6K a month. Divide that by 4. Figure out how many days a week you work and divide it by that amount of days. Divide, that weekly amount by that amount of days. And it'll tell you how much you need to make a day to hit your needs. And then once we hit those needs, it seems a lot easier to hit a higher goal because you're not stressed about, I need to pay bills. Oh my God, I don't have clients. And I'm saying this because I've done it before. Now, I've never been a 6-figure stylist, but I've broken down my goals to weekly before when I was at the other location and was able to maintain a consistent clientele. And that helped me be less stressed. It helped me be less stressed. The problem is I got comfortable. I got comfortable in the situation and knowing that my bills were paid, and I stopped posting and I stopped getting new clientele and I stopped going out to try to get that traction. Our homework for today is to go in and figure out how much money we need to make a week and figure out how we can make that a week, be it off of a service that you currently provide or a new service. Figure out how much you need to make and then how many clients or how much you need to make a day to make that happen. Once we get that down pat, I promise you it's going to be so much easier. Now, today's video has been short because I'm at the shop. I don't want anybody to walk in and I'm sitting in my car. But just know that we are all in this together. And like I said, if you enjoyed this video, if it helped you, please like, follow, subscribe, share it, and let's go on this journey together.